Hi there, my name is Agona and today we are about to talk on how to become magnetic. One of the most compliments I get, especially from people with gifts, they always tell me, Agona, you have such a magnetic aura. And even though I don't do it on purpose, I know how it works. And today I'm gonna give you 3 tips on how to become more magnetic. We start with number 1, become more confident. I love the word in German for confidence. It is called Selbstbewusstsein, which directly translated means self-awareness. So confidence really comes up to being self-aware. Get to know yourself. Get to know on who you are, who you have been as a child, what your goals in life are, what your strengths are, what do you have to improve, what do you want to make better in your life. I really want you to become more aware and more confident with yourself. As soon as you reached the depth of yourself, as soon as you know who you exactly are and what your purpose here on earth is, you will, I guarantee you, become so confident that nothing really can shake you anymore. For that, I recommend to really become aware on your patterns, on your problems. I made a video where I talk about how to heal the wounds. I will link it down below. I assume that this will help very much with becoming more aware and just to get to know yourself better. What helped me a lot is astrology and numerology. There you can really find out what your purpose here on earth is. And as soon as you know that, you really can create from that. I never ever had read something in astrology or numerology that I thought, no, this doesn't suit at all with me. I really want you to go deeper into your astrology. With that being said, maybe start doing a matrix destiny or watch all of your signs in all of the houses. There are some websites I can recommend, I will link it down below, which helped me a lot. I know there are also many different kind of styles of numerology. I did the classic one, which basically you have to add your birth date and then you get a number. For example, I'm a 33, which is a master number. It, for example, helped me to find out that I am made to be a teacher. I am made to be a coach. I have the essence of it. I am here to create that. Now let's go into number 2, heal your heart. Our heart has the strongest rhythmic magnetic field in our body. And I liked how Dr. Joe Dispenza, I love his work, described it as the brain sends a certain signal to the universe and the heart draws it into you. With that being said, whenever you like to manifest something or you would like to have something in your life, you want to draw it in, you have to heal your heart. I'm sure you have heard about the chakras. The wisdom of the chakras comes from the ancient Indians. Every chakra represents one endocrine gland of ours. If a chakra is blocked, you will experience negative emotion, blocked emotions. Your connection to the spiritual world is blocked, and in the worst case, you can also create diseases out of these. Our chakras become blocked whenever we have, for example, emotions that we don't quite heal, that we don't allow ourselves to feel. With that being said, it is important to have an open heart, to heal your heart. And it starts with forgiveness. You have to forgive every time and all the time. And even though maybe you experience something very bad with someone, maybe abuse or just things that weren't fair to you, I know, it's not always easy to forgive someone, but it is important for you. Because every time you have unresolved grief in your heart chakra, you are sending energy to them. And they can create whatever they want with your energy. So what I want to say is your energy is too precious to invest in bad emotions, to invest in people that maybe aren't anymore in your life. And I loved how once Dr. Joe Dispenza said, okay, so you have a problem with your ex-husband. What happens if we send your ex-husband to the moon? Do your problems now resolve from itself? Is it really him that bothers you? Forgive all the people that you have still grief about. I like to do it often before I go to sleep, when I, for example, just had an interaction in my day where someone said something to me or did something to me that wasn't nice. I forgive them. I pray and I forgive them. You can also write letters and send them to the people. Or maybe you can just write it and just leave it for yourself. You can also burn it and do a little ritual with that. And just maybe whilst burning it, you can say to this paper, now I'm releasing every emotion I have towards this person. Also, some yoga poses can help, and chanting. I love chanting because it is really medicine for our body. It is literally medicine for our chakras. For the heart, you chant Yam, for example. I also feel that it doesn't quite matter what word you use through chanting. If you take your attention to a certain chakra and then you just sum, like for example, I do that sometimes when in my car, when I feel like my throat chakra is blocked. Just a quick example, when your throat chakra is blocked, you usually cannot speak very fluidly, or you're just blocked whenever you want to say something. So when I'm in my car and I'm driving and I have nothing else to do, I just start to sum. One point I had to learn very, very strongly in my life is I am allowed to get my heart broken. When you experience something, especially in love or in relationships, you start to guard yourself. And when you guard yourself, you cannot reach the depth of love, you cannot reach the depth of happiness. And this is what I did. I guarded myself so strongly that I had to have an experience with someone who broke my heart so much. But I really needed that. I needed that to open up my heart, to realize that it is okay to experience pain. We are here to experience, we are here to feel. Because when you are guarded, nothing can come to you. Also, what I like to say is love. Spread love. Whenever you are outside, spread as much love as possible. I promise this love will come back to you. You don't always have to talk with the people. Sometimes when I see someone, I also feel a lot of emotions of others, and I feel, okay, this person is not doing well. I pray for them. In my mind, I say, God, please protect this person. Please give them love. Please give them strength that they can rise up. Spread as much love as possible. I promise it will come back to you. Now we come to number 3. Love yourself. Why do I get emotional? I always imagine God gifted us a body. And for my opinion, it is our duty to take care of our body, to move our body, to just make sure our body is healthy. I know there are some spiritual teachers that also teach you shouldn't wear makeup, you shouldn't do your nails, you shouldn't do this and that, because you only truly love yourself when you are pure and natural. And even though I find it very, very important that you love yourself without anything, you don't need anything to love. Your love comes from your heart. But I do find it very important that we take care of our appearance, because let's just not lie, appearance do matter. It is a direct reflection on how much you care for yourself and how much you love yourself, how much time, energy and thought you have put in yourself today. And I don't mean you have to wear makeup all the time or dress a certain way. really find your way. Everyone is different and everyone is so unique and so beautiful on its own way. Make sure that you take care of your body, that you take care of your appearance, not because of others, but because of honor of your soul and God. Wow, that was God. And also I always say God didn't give us the tools to, for example, become more beautiful or to feel more beautiful. He didn't give us the tool to not use them. So it is more than okay to wear makeup, to do your hairs, to do your nails, whatever makes you feel the best. Because whatever you feel, you radiate. Whatever you feel, others feel too. And they will feel if you are someone that they can come to you or that they maybe have to stay away. Thank you. Thank you for your time and your energy. Thank you if you stayed until here. I hope this video was helpful for you, and whenever you have questions or anything you want to add on, I would be so happy to read it in the comments. And if you want to learn more about everything God and the universe has to offer us, I would be so happy to see you in my next video. Bye.